All right, cool. There we go. Yeah, dude. When I watch your videos on your Made2Express YouTube channel, I don't go, oh, this guy's mic's kind of meh. I like your. I mean, your honestly, your YouTube videos
Right.
are more audio than visual. Like the ones I've seen, it's more like you putting like screenshots and gifs and cutouts of the shows, like the TV shows or
Yeah,
movies or
yeah.
whatever you're responding to. So a large part of your videos to me is the audio, and I didn't think your audio sounded bad at all.
Oh, I appreciate that, dude. I mean, I try my best to like put some emotion in my voice to make it sound like a bit more like not like I mean like compared to like other YouTubers, they just like I feel like they're lacking in the like emotional department. Like there's a YouTuber that goes by the name Mr. Amazing that used to he's like a Captain Christian. Have you heard of him? Like
Mister
he
isn't.
was big and it's kind of like a nostalgic but for like cartoons, if that makes any sense.
I think I'm on the channel. Is his like icon just like a silhouette of a guy with purplish hair?
Oh, Mr. Amazing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I was inspired by how his voice is. Like how much emotion he puts into his videos.
Oh yeah. No, I've never seen this YouTuber before. Honestly.
Yeah, so like he was like the first guy that I noticed that started doing that. So like I kind of just went off that. Like it's not what one thing that stuck with me throughout like my whole like YouTube career really is that it's not about what you say, it's more about how you say it. So like I can say random shit and get away with it pretty much if I have the right tone in my voice, if that makes any sense.
Trust me, with the fights I've gotten in with my girlfriend, it's not what I say, it's how I say it. Because the majority of the times I'm right, but because I came off like a dick, I lost that battle. Case fucking
Yeah,
closed.
yeah.
Yeah, your
Yeah, dude.
channel. There's I watch a lot of channels that are similar to yours. There's the first one that comes to my mind is Johnny Two Cellos. Have you ever seen that channel?
No, no, I've never heard of that. What is it about?
He does similar videos like you. Like he'll respond to cartoons that I like. You respond to South Park. You've responded to Simpsons.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Johnny
yeah.
has responded to South Park. He's responded to King of the Hill. I like shit
Oh,
like
wow,
that.
interesting.
It's almost like modern day book clubs for
Yeah, yeah. Exactly.
for nerds on YouTube.
Exactly. we need like we need more I mean I try to like stand out, you know, compare I mean I could easily be like another cartoon channel where I basically am another cartoon channel, but you know, like I try not to be just like a like the how do you say like Valsky Bum 94 like that?
I don't know who that
Like
is off the
you've
top of
heard
my head.
oh wow, it's like the biggest cartoon channel or like the channel Frederator. Have you heard of that?
I've heard of Frederator, but I don't watch a lot of his content unless I've accidentally like watched it. Like he's not a channel where I'm getting recommendations. I'm also subscribed to very few channels on my like personal
Uh-huh.
like Gmail or what. So I just no, I
Yeah,
very
yeah,
rarely watch him.
well anyway like I try not to be just like another like cartoon news channel because I knew I didn't want to do that. For the longest time I was doing like YouTube poops and that's like in the old age of YouTube like the
Yeah,
OGs know
geez, that's
about
like
that.
10 years ago. Like, I
Yeah.
forgot about those
But
videos.
like yeah, so eventually like I wanted to do something more meaningful. So I'm like, how do I do this in a way where it's like people will actually watch this? Because like you can't just like it's really hard to like change a channel from scratch, you know? So you gotta like really think outside the box or else you're gonna piss a lot of people off, you know?
Yeah, you're either gonna like if you're not thinking of an original idea or semi-original idea, either you'll piss people off or just no one's gonna watch your content unless it's more entertaining than say a similar idea that
Yeah.
came out before you.
Yeah, exactly.
One of the videos. I don't think that, I forget which one my first one was that I saw. It could have been the Ed and Eddie holiday special one you did. Um, but one of them, you've got me like reciting a line from one of the Simpsons episodes now, where it was the one where it was about like how Simpsons tackled the self-help industry.
Interesting.
Do you remember that
What?
video you did?
Yeah, yeah. What? Yeah, yeah. Of course, I do. I just did that one. Yeah,
Yeah, and
that was like a
I,
month ago.
I don't think I'm getting the line correctly, but I might be, so I'm probably paraphrasing it, but it's just when Lisa goes, he's just supplying easy answers to you guys.
Oh, what did you say? She said,
Where he
ever since that self-help guy came to town, you lost your identity. You fall into the cracks of our quick fix 1 hour photo instant oatmeal society. So like, so she said like, self-improvement can be achieved, but not with a quick fix. That one.
Yeah, so it's something like it's just giving like your self improvement for the majority of it, if not all of it, honestly. It's just giving
Yeah,
you
yeah.
like easy answers, like yeah, be confident, be yourself, do what you want to do. It's like, dude,
I mean, like,
anyone could
okay,
say that.
okay, yeah, but in a way, my channel is like that too. But like, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. But recently, like, I was rewatching my old videos and like, what made them like? Because a lot of my old videos went like mega viral, right? So I was like wondering, like, what did I do back then, to like improve or whatever? But I kind of realized I'm like maybe people like the cheesy stuff, maybe you got to embrace that. If your channel is just like, these basic like inspiring like Phineas and Ferb type songs where they're just like cheesy and like believe in yourself, be confident, or it's like at the end of the day it is positivity, and like you can't really go wrong with that. If people like it, they like it.
Yeah, and I think another thing that really, and man, this just shows that the YouTube algorithm is like fucking perfect. Like it knows me more than I know myself. Is I am right now looking at 3 of your videos that I have not seen yet, but I can't wait to watch because I was a huge Courage the Cowardly Dog fan. I still am a huge Courage the Cowardly Dog fan, and you have 3 videos on here that literally like the titles of them sum up my opinion on all 3 of these episodes perfectly. Like the Return the Slab one is, yeah, like that fucking thing still haunts me to this day.
Yeah, exactly, man.
And then,
Exactly. I miss that show.
oh, it was such a great show. And then this fucking, you got the episode, perhaps the Darkest Courage, the Cowardly Dog episode, and it's the one where it's the gay couple and the girls in an abusive relationship, but because
Yeah.
it's cats and dogs, it's okay.
Yeah, well, at the time I didn't know they were gay. I kind of just
Oh yeah, dude, as a
I kind of
kid,
just assumed.
hundred
I kind of
percent.
just assumed. I never really got that though. Like maybe I got to rewatch it.
Maybe they're just really close friends, but I wouldn't
Yeah, yeah.
either way. Like it's literally a kid's
Yeah, but
shit episode.
the Cowardly Dog episodes changed my life, man. Like those are the videos that gave me hope that this whole like path that I was going was going to work out.
What do you mean?
Like like so for the longest time the first Courage video I made got like 2 million views, and that was like my most viral video. So that kind of gave me hope. Does
Gotcha.
that make sense?
Yeah, no, I mean, dude,
No.
let me see, hold on, because I'm looking at it right now. It's your 4 minute video on the last episode of Courage the Cowardly Dog. So your oldest video is 2 years old. Oh wow, so that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that Courage the Cowardly Dog video was only your 8th video on this channel.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And it
Uh-huh.
fucking hit it.
Oh, but okay, here's something very interesting.
Okay.
So before that, like not too long before that, I kind of gave up like trying pretty much. So I'm like, I was really close to just giving up completely. Like I would like at the time I probably put out like over 100 videos where I work like super hard on them, and then they don't really get the amount of views that I feel like I deserve. So it's just a little motivation to like never give up, you know? Because it could be like right around the corner your breakthrough, and you might not even realize it.
What do you mean no? Because again, it looks unless you deleted a bunch or something.
Yeah, yeah, I deleted a whole bunch of videos. A whole bunch.
Oh,
Yeah,
how
yeah,
come?
yeah.
What was the reason?
Because it doesn't fit with the content that I'm making now. So like a lot of the content you see now is like self help or like messages and all of them. Like the videos before that didn't really have any of that.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
So you're
yeah,
so this wasn't, even though it currently is like the eighth oldest video on your channel.
yeah,
You've
yeah.
had
It's not. Yeah, I've had way more, man. Way more. A lot of private videos. A lot of hours. You know, spent like not wasted. I wouldn't say wasted, but just like um a lot of time to get to that point that people don't see. And like that's what you have to go through if you want to be successful. You gotta, you know, go through the the scraps or whatever, and pick out the ones that work, pick out the ones that don't work, and go from there. Make the most out of what you can.
Yeah, I mean, what you do like YouTube channels, podcasting, Twitch streaming, or anything around that same realm, it's not working in a coal mine. Obviously, it's not fucking deadliest catch where people are Alaskan crab fishing or whatever. But
Yeah, yeah,
but there is a lot of shit and a lot of little like it's that stuff where I can only relate it to like you're typing in a password and it's saying you have the wrong password and you know it's the right password. And the little things like that, like imagine those little things where you want to blow your head off and then you're dealing with like 1,000 of them over and over when you're trying to do videos or like that's what it is. So it's like mentally, it's like, what the fuck? I know I'm doing this
yeah.
right. What's going on?
Yeah, exactly, man. It kind of got to that point. I'm like, yeah. So I started with that whole that new direction my channel was going. Like I was making like these new videos with like messages in them, and I'm like, this is what I'm gonna do from now on. And even that didn't work for the longest time. So like I was really close to giving up, and I made a bunch of I made some videos actually that I privated where I like gave up completely, and I was making like these really half-ass videos just as like a joke pretty much, where I'm like, hey, is this what you guys want? Like I have a video that I have no, I have a video that I privated, like no joke. I you know the crouch feature in Minecraft where like you can press like a certain button and you crouch in Minecraft?
Okay, can I?
So okay, I don't know if that makes any sense,
I
but
don't know. I've never.
okay. Where you sit down in Minecraft.
No.
I know it's like, yeah, okay. So like I did that. I pressed that button 10,000 times. It was like a 5-hour video. It was just a really like a joke video pretty much. I thought that was gonna go viral. That didn't go viral. But yeah, you know, like it was days like that that I had to go through.
Well, okay. Well, everyone, pump the pump the brakes for. Hold on. I don't play Minecraft. My girl, her younger brother, plays Minecraft, but I only watch him every now and then when he's playing FIFA. Like that's the only game he plays when I'm over her parents' place or whatever.
Okay.
Okay. Forget about the crouch thing for a second.
Okay.
You click the button 10,000 times for 5 hours.
Yes. Yeah, bro. That was kind of like my
yeah, bro.
Like Mr. Beast moment. Have you seen that video where like Mr. Beast what did he do? He said like a certain word, or like he counted to like 10,000 or something in one video, and that went super viral. So that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to do something like that so it could go viral.
Okay, I
Does
get
that make
it.
sense?
No,
Okay.
it makes you were trying to go viral. Like you thought,
Yeah.
like the other day, I
Exactly.
think a guy he purposely crashed his plane, even though that's not proven, but it looks like he purposely did it. But he was obviously trying to go viral.
Yes.
So, but
Yes. Exactly.
I, I
Uh-huh.
I'm all right. I need to dissect this, my man.
You'll see what I mean if you like if you look it up or something.
Well, hold
I
on,
might
because
feature it.
you did it for what were for 5 hours? What were you like? Were
Yes,
you
for 5 hours, bro.
what like? In my mind, that's insanity. Like, what were you
Yeah,
eating? What was
you
going
gotta
on?
you gotta think about like what I had to go through to get to that point too, you know? To get to the point where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this.
You needed to get a lobotomy.
Yeah, exactly. I just really felt like I needed something to get my feet wet, you know? To get my to get the engine running in a way.
All right.
Because that's how like every channel blows up. It all starts with a viral video. It doesn't, it doesn't just. I mean, like I guess it can happen if you get like 1,000 views per video, but that would take way too long. You need a viral video.
Well, yeah,
You know?
a video going viral helps, but I will say this: there's a ton of like, it's almost archaic at this point to say I went viral because like at this point everyone it seems like they go viral at one point in their life. Like my mom can go viral somehow. But you also like even if someone goes viral, you really have to have the content around that to back it up. Like if you went viral, for that, I really don't think it would help you as much as you think it might help because every other bit of content around that video of just clicking a button for 5 hours has nothing to do with that video. You know what I mean?
True. That's a good point, but that's a good point, and I'm kind of glad it didn't. Um, you also do need to have like a good intent behind it too, like about the problem was that I didn't really have a purpose, really, if that makes any sense.
Well, it does, and I
like
think that would hurt you too because if like if people watching that, the vast majority of them know, oh, he's just doing this to do it for the views, which is
yeah,
by the way why the reason my podcast is public, your YouTube channel is public, is because obviously we want views. But if people see like that's the only reason this person's making the video, they'll kind of either consciously or subconsciously be turned off by that.
that's true, man. That's true, and I kind of wonder um how like other channels get away with that, you know?
What do you mean?
And like I mean like if you look at like Mr. Beast's old videos, I don't have nothing against Mr. Beast, but like you know what I mean? Like certain videos where he's like I'm gonna count to like 10,000 or like I'm gonna do this for views, and it was like strictly for views, and it worked. It works. It can work. But like I don't know, I guess you gotta be original in a way. If you're like copying someone, I guess that's gonna backfire on you too.
Yeah, no. So it can work when a lot of your content around that is also still the same content. Like if I saw someone doing something for 5 hours, right? Or I just if that video came,
Right.
I wouldn't then be like, oh man, I wonder if they got like a review on Courage the Cowardly Dog's last episode. Oh, they do. It's fucking great. They do. You know what I mean? It's like those channels. You ever see those channels where they start off saying, 98% of the people who watch my videos are not subscribed. Make sure to click it's like the reason being is because you have videos that kind of just pop up in people's recommendations, but they don't want to really invest any extra time into your brand. Like literally clicking a subscribe button and notification bell isn't worth it to them. And usually those types of videos are like those top 10 videos, like top 7 destinations that humans aren't allowed in the world. And it's like, yeah, it's a cool thing. That thumbnail gets me every time and I want to watch it. I ain't subscribed to your I don't like, no, I'm not going to invest my time into it. And then with Mr. Beast, I mean, there's a million reasons why he is as big as he is. And one of the main reasons is because he panders and he paints himself in this like holier than thou kind of figure, but he's not. I mean, like the fact that people fall for it is crazy to me.
Yeah. I mean, like he has done some really good things, though at the same time he's like planted a million trees or something like that. I don't know. He's like donated to homeless people. So there's a good cause. So that is where I think like any good channel should or any channel that wants to be successful, like you really got to think about like your intent because um if you like if you build a channel around something that doesn't have good intent, you're gonna like regret it later and you're gonna rethink things and you're gonna be like, what am I even doing this for? There's got to be like a purpose behind it almost.
Yeah, because I think with when you're describing that 5 hour video, again, anyone who's uploading their stuff to the public, I hate when people have a podcast or a YouTube channel or anything or a band,
Yeah,
and they go, "Oh, we don't do it for the views." It's like, dude, then play the songs in your garage. Make all your
exactly.
YouTube videos private. Don't put your podcast out there on like you obviously to some degree do it for views or listens or playback. What, like, come on, man. But when it comes to like say that one video that you described,
Mm-hmm.
it's okay to say you're doing it for views, and then it's really okay to also like do it because you love to do it. There's no problem. So,
Right.
did you
Hmm.
like doing that video, or was that solely like I want this to go viral? This is my way to make it.
um
There's no way you like making
I think it was
that. There's no
I
way.
think it was more funny if anything. I was just laughing the whole video. I'm like, I can't believe I'm actually doing this. Like it's gotten to this point.
When you there's
It's
okay,
kind of sad.
I
Because
didn't
like
see it, but there's no way you were laughing. That I would have called.
no, I wasn't I mean, I wasn't laughing. I was just like I just thought it was funny. The idea was funny, so I kind of just went for it.
Am I missing something here? Because
Like
Were you?
I'll probably share it with you, dude, after this. I'll probably like unlist it for you so you can see it.
I feel like I would be horrified to watch someone staring at the screen laughing for 5 straight hours,
Yeah,
clicking a
dude.
button.
Yeah, so hold on. I'm looking at it right now.
Oh my god,
And it got like
were you killing kittens in the background?
no. Uh no, I'm trying to see how many views it got. I can't see it though. See how many views this video got. It
Holy
probably
shit.
it got like 5,000 views. This video.
Was there any comment that said, this guy's gonna do a triple homicide? Like this guy like rammed his car into a school bus minutes after making this video.
um no I'm not no, I don't remember what the comments say. It's privated right now, so I can't see it. I can't
Um,
see it.
Holy shit, dude. I can't believe this video exists. That's
Okay.
fucking
Yeah,
crazy.
bro. I'll share it with you. I'll share it with you
Oh, Jesus.
after this.
All right. By the way, there's no way I'm watching all 5 hours of that, but okay.
Yeah, of course not, man. You don't have to. I'm just saying, like, it got to that point. So
Yeah,
that's kind of what,
I
you
get
know,
it. I get it.
yeah.
You have a YouTube channel and you're making a ton of content. Listen, I get it. You're making a ton of, not to that point, but you're making a ton of content and you want notoriety. Like you want to be a bigger YouTuber or a bigger brand out there. So you were trying to go viral, like you said. Yeah, it's a tough spot. I mean, like it sucks, you probably also had that feeling of I know my content's good enough and I see all these other channels that are crushing it. What the fuck am I doing wrong?
Yes. Yes. So one problem that I had at the time was that a lot of, I mean, when you built like at the time I built my entire channel around YouTube poops. So that was basically like the whole community, but I had a lot of problems with like the copyright and just not feeling motivated anymore to make them, and they're like they take so long to make, and I just wanted to do something more interesting in a way. So um basically the problem that you fall into when you do stuff like that is that you're put into this box to where you're like if you don't make content like that, then your channel dies pretty much. So I was faced with this like really big challenge of what do I do next. And so I experimented with some other kinds of videos. So I did like I even did like one of those Tinder video. I mean, not Tinder. I meant like Reddit videos. Reddit videos. So like Reddit videos to where I'm like I don't know, just reading Reddit posts pretty much, and people hated that. Like that was probably like the lowest point of the channel. I got like a bunch of negative comments, a bunch of dislikes. And then after that, that's when I started to say, okay, I'm just gonna do like reviews. And then it got to the point where I am now. So that's kind of how that happened.
Yeah, I don't know what a Reddit is. That like a type of video, a Reddit video? I know what. Well, I kind of know what Reddit is. It's like a forum or whatever, but it's really all I know about it.
Yeah, yes, like random Reddit posts. It's like reading YouTube comments like that. It's very basic.
Okay, yeah, that's also another. That's another. Can I ask you how old are you, man?
I'm 22.
You're 20. Okay, yeah, and so
Right.
you're in your early 20. I get it. I totally get that. Where you wanna make the content you want to make. I'll say this right off the bat. Anyone who makes content that is out there for the public, YouTuber, Twitch streamer, podcaster, band, singer, all that. Anyone who owns a microphone is an egotistical monster. We think that our voice, our ideas are so awesome that you got to fucking hear it as the viewer or the listener, right? So I think
Yeah,
it's
that's
fair
true.
to get that out of the way, to, and, embrace it in a way, not act like,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
I don't think I'm it. Okay, then why do we have to listen to you?
yeah. That's true.
And
That's true. I mean,
Mhm.
I struggle with my ego a lot too now. Like even now, I still worry about the views. Really,
Of
even though
course you do.
I like, yeah. Even though I already get like I don't really gotta worry about like, oh, if is this video gonna hit like 10K? No, it's like an automatic 10K pretty much for the most part.
I'm so
Like it's
envious of you. Fucking so envious. I hate you.
Yeah, I don't mean that to brag or anything, but it's just you kind of forget about like how far you've come. And that's another thing. Is that when you finally get your breakthrough, um you kind of forget about like where you came from in a way, and you can, and a lot of people can fall into their egos and think there's something, and then get humbled later. That's very common. And I try to watch myself for that trap.
How awesome was it when that Courage the Cowardly Dog video started getting just like when you like went back on YouTube and you saw it get a ton of views? Were you just like, oh, what? Like how awesome was that
Dude,
feeling, dude?
I was like, finally, dude. I got something to work with, pretty much.
And
I got something to work with.
that video, let me ask you something. Say the video that you were doing where it's you clicking that thing for 5 hours, staring into the camera like a serial killer. Say that got the same exact views as the Courage the Cowardly Dog video. Is there a video between those two that you would be happier got, 2.2 million views?
Yeah, of course, I'm happy that the courage video did well. Yeah, of course, I'll pick that any day over like some other kind of video that doesn't really have any purpose to it.
And there you go. Like that's it. Like that's the thing, man. And
But I
mhm.
also think one thing I've been contemplating is that like maybe that could also be a trap, thinking that every video has to have a purpose behind it, because then you can put yourself in this box that you're not aware of, to where you're like, oh, I have to be motivational, I have to be inspirational. And I hope I didn't put myself in that box, but I'm gonna just roll with it for now.
No, if it the
You
only
know what I
person
mean?
that puts you in your own box is you, obviously. Like
That's true.
you can do whatever you want, with the videos that you do, like you could make your channel about fucking cryptocurrency tomorrow if you really wanted to. Now, would you be able to live with like the fact that you might lose a ton of your viewers? I don't. That's up to you to decide.
True. That's a good point.
Yeah, man. I will say out because I do watch a lot of review channels. The ones that are coming to my head are I don't know if you heard of Your Movies Suck or I Hate Everything. I used to watch a little Ralph the Movie
Yeah, of
Maker.
course. I was inspired by I Hate Everything.
Well, that
So
that's the thing. Your
yeah.
videos are really like the opposite of I Hate Everything, where a majority of his is
Mhm.
criticizing in a negative way, where like you just seem like he's like the devil on one shoulder and you're like the angel on another shoulder.
Yeah, that's pretty. I try to see the good and the bad, dude. To be honest with you, yeah,
Oh, well, dude, when I go on
yeah.
your
So,
Instagram, I mean, you have a picture where you're smiling from ear to ear. And I'm like, yo, this guy's going to
uh,
sell me one hell of a Bible.
oh, really? Okay, so something I find really funny is that every time, for some reason, every time when like the public hates a movie, I love the movie, but when they love the movie, I hate the movie.
Oh, yeah. What kind of,
uh,
you have any
uh,
examples?
Tom and Jerry. People hated the new Tom and Jerry movie, but I loved it.
Oh, that reminded me of Critical Drinker. I don't know why. I don't think he did a Tom and Jerry, but I didn't even see the new Tom and Jerry, but I'm sure people hated it because it like wasn't like the original or anything. But to be fair, I remember growing up as a kid, Tom and Jerry, the reruns would be on TV when I got back from school, or if oh no, when I stayed home from school, like when I was pretending to be sick, Tom and Jerry was on Cartoon Network like for like 6 straight hours. And the old, like the
Yeah.
original episodes, they were a lot better than the remakes.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I liked it for the most part. I know that that a lot of people thought it was like I guess it was like too much live action and just not enough like classic. I mean, it's never gonna be like the classic show, but I found the good in it. You know, I try to find the good in things.
Yeah, dude. Again, I feel that I see that from your videos. I'm like, this guy's really fucking positive. Like this guy's, but it
Yeah.
also sounds like you've been like through some shit. Like it's almost like you've been through
Oh,
like some
really?
mental depression or something. And I was just like, does he like kind of like watch these videos and like, almost like does he?
I mean,
Do you watch some
I
South?
some
Mhm.
somebody says something very interesting. I forgot who said it, but they say like your YouTube channel is a manifestation of what's going on in your mind at the time. So like just going based off like the title of my videos, you can see like where my thoughts were at the time. You can kind of see like where my like it basically my YouTube channel is kind of like a journey. Like a journal. That's what I meant. A journal
Is
to
that
where I'm like writing down my thoughts. Does that make sense? So like I'm writing down like my thoughts at the time of the video recording. So you can see like oh for example, like like if you go all the way down, you can kind of see like the video a video for introverts inspired by Teen Titans. So like, at the time I was a massive introvert and I was like, okay, how do I be an extrovert? So I wrote a video about that, and then like another video I was struggling with gratitude. So how do I, be more grateful? I made a video about that. So does that make sense?
it makes sense? But is it true? Is your YouTube
It is
channel in a
true.
way? It is.
It is true because I've never said this before, but I don't just make videos for the public. I also make them for myself. So I'm like, I'm also learning. I'm not like perfect or anything. I don't want to be like this guru or anything who's got it all figured out. So I'm also learning.
Hmm. So it is like a journal to you. So when you
Yeah.
have videos that are titled that have like words like nihilism and depression and everything, those are like legitimate things that you could be going through at that time.
Yes. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying.
And does your YouTube channel, do you feel like it's been helping you through tough situations in your life?
Yeah, actually, like I rewatch a lot of my own videos. I don't know if that's like I don't know if that's like
It's an egotistical
well, how do
thing, but I do it too in
no,
terms of my
yeah.
podcast. Yeah.
It's probably just like I just like the sound of my voice or something.
I mean, wait a minute.
Yeah, I help.
Before we got on here, you were talking about how you wish you had
Yeah,
my voice because it sounds to you like a
no,
radio voice.
no, yeah. The quality in your voice is really awesome. You got that awesome radio voice. So
My man.
yeah, kind of, yeah. But no, I just like it still gets to me. Like you watch a video, you see that it hit like that it hit like 2 million views, and you're like, wow, that's my video, that's my voice, and that you know that'll never escape you. You know, you always remember that, and you always like it is. I guess it is kind of like egotistical in a way, but it's still like so surreal. You know?
You know, one I saw one of these videos on your channel, and I'm noticing you have multiple videos. So far, I've seen that you've had at least three of these videos that you talk about how to deal with people who leave negative criticisms or haters. Like there's literally one of your videos titled "A Message to Haters."
Yeah.
So, like, what's that about? Like, have you like really like were you in your mind getting a ton of negative feedback, and it really was like hindering you at one point? Like, what's the
It, w-
reasoning for those?
I mean, it wasn't like. I mean, I've had like really. It didn't like make me depressed or anything. Is basically what I'm saying. But I did have one comment like a really long time ago, and it like it motivated me throughout my whole like journey, pretty much. Like somebody said like left a comment when I was like down bad, when I was telling you about the Reddit videos and the you know the Minecraft and all that. So somebody left a comment during that time. He said, "Oh, I don't think this channel has what it takes to reach like two like Emperor Lemon or like another like commentary channel status. So like um you'll never be a big YouTuber pretty much is basically what they said. So like that stuck with me. That comment right there. But
I'm
you
sorry.
know,
I'm sorry.
yeah.
It's like, all right. It's so weird because I see both aspects. Like one is like, really, that's the worst. Like that's still,
No, no,
but
yeah, yeah,
I
but
totally get it because you know what it hit you where like it hurts because I can tell
yes,
based
yes.
off so far our
No, no.
conversation.
Okay,
Mhm.
you got to understand the context behind that. Like I was already down bad, you know. I was
Yeah.
already like making these like very like desperate attempts for views videos, right? So I was trying really hard to get somewhere. And you know, and when you see like a bunch of negative comments, that like that really like gets to your that gets to you in a
Oh,
way. That
the
makes you
truth
feel a certain
hurts.
type of way. So
Truth
yeah.
hurts. Like if they were like say like
No,
the go ahead.
I wouldn't say that was the truth, but it was more motivating, if anything. Like saying, like, "Wow, you really don't think I can get anywhere with like this channel? You think this channel is dead? You know?" And it's like I revived my quote unquote like dead channel so many times. You know, like I've done it like countless of other times. You know, throughout the whole this whole like YouTube journey. So like I just like I really feed into like that negative energy or like those just like that just the critics and all that. I love it. You know, I love reading comments that just like kind of test your willpower in a way.
Yeah, when I was saying the truth hurts, I mean it in terms of, and maybe I'm wrong.
Uh
But when you saw that comment, was part of you like, fuck, yeah, no, like I'm all you're like he's already saying that while you kind of already think maybe this channel is never gonna make it. Like, was that part of it at all?
yeah, I remember I had to drive off to go to like a park or something and just like cuz like honestly I like my subscribers would probably be like really when I say this, but I'm a very like subconscious like I let like certain thoughts get to me easily. Like I think I care too much about what people think of me already. So like that kind of really got to me. So I had to go to a park and just like sit down and just like think for a few hours about like what's next, pretty much.
Damn, dude.
Yeah,
Fuck.
yeah, yeah.
Shit, man.
Yeah.
And it sucks because I've definitely listen, and I still to this day care what people think about me, and I would love to lose a lot, if not all of that feeling, but to a degree. I want to start, only caring, like, what does my girl think of me? My parents a little bit, if we're close friends, but that sucks, man. That like, um, you dealt with it that way. But it looks like the other thing that you said was it was also motivating, which is a good thing,
Yeah.
like, because honestly, when I hear that comment, it's twofold. Like you said, like one, that's a gut punch, but two, it's like, all right, well, maybe I got to fucking upgrade my shit and do better.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened, dude.
Yeah. So in a way, it's actually,
Like, I,
the truth hurts where it's like, fuck, it hurts, but you know what? It's in the long run, this could really help as long as I take that negative feedback and use it to do better.
yeah, a really great quote is from like one Avatar episode. It was like a character said, uh, "When we're at our lowest point, we are open to great change." So that's kind of what happened. I was at my lowest point, so I was open to great change.
I think that's something that hurts the middle class. It's like, because they can never, the middle class has to be more open to losing everything and living in a van. Because or else they just get stuck and then they're doing this job for 50 years that they hate.
Yeah, exactly, man.
By the way, you brought up
Exactly.
Emp Lemon. Him and
Oh, you do know him. Okay.
Emp Lemon and Solar Sands are also two of my favorite YouTubers. I don't know if
Yeah,
you
I
know.
wasn't sure if you knew him.
Nah, I love
Yeah.
him and Solar Sands. They use this fucking sound bite in the vast majority of their videos, and I have no fucking idea where to find the sound bite because I was thinking about using it for like the intro or the outro of my podcast.
Yeah. Yeah, but Imp Lemon is a great example of like a channel that went from making YouTube poops to like doing commentary, right? So like what that comment was saying was that I'll never be, that I'll never do that. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but I mean, you are though. I mean,
Exactly.
So there, to that fucking person,
Yeah,
hey
yeah.
buddy, thanks for the criticism. It really helped, but hey, go fuck yourself. You got it. It reminds me of the South Park episode where, and actually, fuck, you did a video on the South Park episode where Wendy breaks up with Stan. He plays Peter Gabriel. It turns out Wendy's fucking, you basically. I don't know. All right, that went over your head or it just bombed. It was a token joke. Fuck, man. God, I suck at this. I'm gonna change the category from comedy podcast to just guy talks in yellow. But then he goes through the goth phase. Butter's dealing with his shit with the girl at Raisins. He has that awesome quote at the end of the episode. Even my girl saw that episode. It's like, oh my God, that was such a beautiful quote. And I'm over here like, I've seen this episode like 50 times. But yeah, no, it's a really good quote. Where it's like, I'd rather, it's one of my favorite quotes in any TV show. I'd rather be a crying pussy than a faggy goth kid. It's one of the fucking, I love that quote. But then at the end, it stands like, nah, I think I know how to deal with this. And he's just like, Wendy, you're a bitch. Token right here, buddy. And he gives him the it's like, yeah, dude. That's how you deal with a breakup right there.
Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly, bro. That's how you do it.
So what is, do you have a favorite cartoon or a favorite TV show, man?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly,
well, I asked it.
I don't really watch, cartoons like that anymore. I just really do it for the channel, but,
well, that
right?
that made me sad.
No. I got an answer. So,
you hear that, Made2Express viewers? You're just a number to him. He just wants your views.
No. So I watched all the Avatar episodes for one video, right? So I really got to see like the story. I really got to understand the story, the characters, and all that. So like I was really blown away by how good of a show that is. Like it's better than I remembered it. So like if I had to say like the best cartoon, I would probably say Avatar, but like overall, SpongeBob, the old episodes is an obvious answer.
Gotcha. I mean, let's be fair, the Avatar show wasn't as good as the M. Night Shyamalan live action. I mean, come on, it's a classic. It'll go down in history as one of the best.
Yeah, so best cartoon, I would say Avatar: The Last Airbender. My favorite cartoon will probably always be SpongeBob because I grew up with it.
Gotcha. You got a lot of videos too on. Wait a minute. What do you mean I don't watch cartoons that much? The Amazing World of Gumball is not that new of a show.
What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
Well, you have a lot. You have a good amount of videos on the Amazing World of Gumball, but that's not a.
Yeah.
That's not a. Oh, I'm sorry. That's not an old show. That's a fairly new show, right?
Yeah, I guess it's fairly new. I think they're bringing it back. Actually, they're going to make a movie on it. I think.
I didn't even know it was
Yeah. So yeah,
gone.
but Gumball is another really good show. Like it's probably Cartoon Networks is SpongeBob in a way.
You know, I'm noticing you don't have
Yeah.
any. Did you ever do a video on Family Guy?
Yeah, one. It was the suicide episode with Brian and Stewie. Get that one.
Oh, the one where they're trapped in like the bank.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that was a
That
good. I like that episode. That was, and someone also did
Yeah,
a
Family Guy is a little too explicit, I think.
explicit. You mean?
So it's yeah. So it's kind of hard to do that.
Yeah, yeah. South Park's not that bad. Like, what?
No. But yeah, actually, South Park is yeah, you are right about that, but
Of course, one's
no,
on cable and one's on
but the
network.
thing, yeah, but here's the thing, but South Park does focus on the message more than the
Well, that's different.
than that
That's
graphic
different from
content,
yeah, but you can have a show that focuses more on a message and still be more
Yeah,
explicit. Like that's possible.
that's true. Yeah, that's true. But that's what South Park does, though. That's why I do more South Park than Family Guy.
Okay, so that's the reason because South
Yeah,
Park is more message focused and Family Guy's more kind of gag
yeah, yeah,
focused. Gotcha.
exactly. Yeah,
I get what you're
exactly.
saying. Which and
It makes it kind of. Yeah, I mean, I could do Family Guy. It just makes it really tricky.
no, I get it perfectly because when I look at your channel, you are in all these videos that I've seen or I'm seeing right now. You're focusing on a message that was part of the episode or the whole message of the episode. And very rarely, family, at least in my experience of seeing the show, very rarely they have a deep message. And even when they do, it kind of gets put to the side for whatever kind of joke they're going for. So I get it.
Hmm. Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly, bro.
Do you know Solar Sands, by the way? Do you know that channel?
Solar Sands. I've never heard of that. What is that about?
Um, think of Emp Lemon with more subscribers. Hold on. Yeah, think of Emp Lemon with more
Wow, more
subscribers.
subscribers than them. Women. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, no offense to Emp Lemon. He's got
Oh,
9.
wait. Who'd you say? Who'd you say?
Solar
Who is
Sands.
Solar Sands?
Yes. You here? You
Solar.
here with me, my man?
No. I am here with you. I've never heard of that. I've never heard of that.
Oh, dude, I would say.
I was just making sure because sometimes a channel, but you haven't to see it. You need to see it to remember it or something like that. So that's why reacts.
I would say 90% plus of people who like Emp Lemon's videos will like Solar Sands. I would say one of the main differences is Solar Sands does a lot more videos on art and artwork than Emp
Mhm.
Lemon does. Like that's definitely a big difference right there. But their videos are very, very similar, and they use that same goddamn fucking soundbite that I need to figure
Yeah.
out what that soundbite is. It is driving me nuts. It's like this weird, it's a weird like futuristic suspense soundbite, and they always use it like at like
I
a
mean,
climax of their video.
Oh, you mean are you talking about the
I know it's gonna sound gay if we start like trying to say it, like hum it.
like that film sound effect, like that VHS thing? Like you mean like
It's like
no.
bah, and then it
Yeah,
progressively
yeah,
gets loud.
I know
Bah.
okay,
It's like, what the fuck?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh, is it free? Am I legally allowed to use that shit? Because I'm gonna fucking use that shit if I can
No,
get that shit.
it's like that DVD sound effect, right? Like
I don't know. Yeah, we need to.
yeah.
You need to like send that to me ASAP so I can find out, man.
I know what you're talking about, so I'll probably send it to you when I find it.
My man, pots and pans. But like, are you happy with your channel, dude? You got a great amount of subscribers, man, and you got a lot of views, and I'm hoping you like the videos that you do currently.
Um I mean, if you want the truth, then I'm trying to find ways to
No, I
like,
want you to lie to me. Of course, yeah.
yeah. That I kind of yeah. I'm trying to find ways to make it um more it's already unique in a way, but I'm trying to find ways to make it because you can't do something for so long, and I know that. So I'm kind of like preparing for the future. I'm like, what should I do after this? You know. So I'm trying to find. I haven't figured it out yet, but I'm trying to come up with some brainstorming ideas as to like what I can do after this.
Is there anything that like what? Why? I guess well, that's a good question. So why? What don't you possibly like about what's going on now, and what are you? What do you want to do, or do you even know? Do you kind of not even know what you want to
Yeah,
do?
that's a big fat question mark right now, dude.
Well, you're 22, man. If, like,
But
there's a good chance that
because
you really don't
like
know.
yes, so after a while, you kind of like I don't want to say you run out of topics to talk about, but it's just like I know that I can only talk about so many episodes to the point where it's like okay, I'm actually like run out of topics, you know, to talk about. So I kind of get have to be creative when that happens. So I'm kind of, you know what I mean? So I'm kind of like just preparing for the future at my own pace. But right now I don't think I really have to worry about that, but that is something that I keep in mind.
I get it, man. You don't want to be Billy Joel playing Piano Man for the 5,000th time at Madison Square Garden. You probably don't
Yeah.
even know who the fuck Billy Joel is.
No, I no, dude, no. Are you a Knicks fan though? You're a Knicks fan though.
I'm. Are you a Knicks fan?
No.
Ah, what
No,
the?
Lakers. Lakers because LeBron's on the team. That's the only reason.
Oh my god.
But
This fucking guy. Yeah, I mean he'll be a Knick when he's in his 40s and his fucking knees blow out. But yeah, I'm a Knicks fan and it's fucking brutal to watch. But I also like Billy Joel. I mean, Jesus Christ, Uptown Girl? No, never mind. What the fuck?
I'll look up Billy Joe. I'll look up Billy Joe for you.
One of my
So I
favorite
can see what you're talking.
posts from you on Instagram. Hold on, let me.
Yeah.
Dude, you look, you look like you were crying.
Okay, I want to.
Go ahead.
I honestly want to delete my Instagram account because I don't even like social media to begin with. I only do it because like it's the easiest way for me to message my subscribers. So that's really the only reason I still have that.
Why don't you get a Twitter?
Dude, Twitter is so toxic in my opinion.
Yeah, you should see the shit I tweet out.
Like,
Yeah, it's pretty bad. I don't. Oh, by the way, I don't mean that in like a gay, like, oh, I'm edgy, man. It's just like I'll look back at some of the shit I say. I'm like, why did I say that? That's so fucking juvenile. But I get in the muck, and I'm such an idiot for doing it. But
wait, what? Oh, go ahead.
Well, I just want to get this out, man. To this Twitter post. Oh shit! I didn't realize how old this post was. It looks like it's 99 weeks. So this is a 2-year post where it's a bunch of people going, "Didn't expect that you're black. Nevertheless, great content." I'm black and I couldn't tell he was black. Someone literally says, "Yeah, nigga," and with a question mark. That's insanity, dude.
Yeah. That was pretty funny, man. I still get comments like that. I had a massive voice crack.
I gotta admit, bro, I will say this. I had a feeling you were black. I didn't really, I was not,
really?
I was not shocked. I could just,
I don't
I
don't get the whole like, oh, you have a white voice or like you sound. I don't have a white voice, do I? Like a lot of like everybody I know has told me like, no, you sound black.
Okay.
So I don't get that.
To me, I wouldn't have been shocked you're white because like you do have that whitish kind of, who's that dude that does the weather? That black dude who's been doing like the news or the weather for like 50 years. What's his
I don't know.
Not Al Sharpton. No.
Black
Al
people can do
Roker.
anything, man. I'm trying to prove that black people can do anything.
All right. I think it's Al Roker. However, growing up, I had a black friend who was into the Misfits and punk music. So like your voice wasn't that unfamiliar with me. I knew that, but it's like,
Really?
yeah, it's like here this YouTuber sounds like a black guy who also likes
Dude,
skateboarding.
I dude, I feel like every video I get a comment saying like, "Oh, you sound like this person, or you sound like that person, or you sound like that person, or you sound like that person." And then when I look them up, I'm like, I don't sound like that. What are you talking about?
Just the whitest person of all time, and they keep tagging you, dude. I really hope this one episode of my podcast gets big, or like you share it with your fan base, just so
Yeah, of
from
course.
now on.
That's what I was actually gonna ask you if you were okay with that, honestly.
Wait, no, dude. Like, what the? I'm over here sucking dick to get fucking downloads. Yes, share it with your fan base, bro.
Yeah.
I really
Okay.
hope though, from now on, people comment on your videos like, "You sound like this guy," and it just like always leads to someone who's albino,
Uh,
just to fuck with you.
Dude, I always get comments like that. Uh,
You know what it is though, because you're explaining to me how like you're kind of you're preparing for the future. It not everyone in this world is made to do the same thing for 30 plus years. And I really think that's been a really how do I say this misleading and sad thing that a lot of people have put on others, where it's like, you know, as long as you find what you as long as you find something that you do that you love, you know, and then you're good. It's like, yeah, but if you do something that you love for 30 years, not like some people are just made to do something they love for a couple of years and they want to move on to something else. You get what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah, exactly, man. You can't keep doing the same thing for so long. That's kind of why, like when I was messaging you, I was like in the process of moving. So like I lived in Hawaii for like a year and a half. So like I moved to New York. So now I'm in New York now, and like I don't want to be here for too long either, you know. So like it's just I'm always on the move. I gotta be on the move, or else you just get like you just go crazy. You go crazy doing the same thing for too long.
Okay, hold on. All right, let's take a step back. You lived in Hawaii at one point?
Yeah, that
My
was
man.
really nice.
I
Hey, and I miss it too, bro.
you went
I
wait, you're telling me you lived in Hawaii and then went to New York and you missed Hawaii? Holy shit. Wow, really? What did you miss?
Oh man, dude, Hawaii, dude, everybody's gotta go. It's like in my opinion, I haven't been to all the U.S. states, but if there was like a U.S. state I could recommend, it would definitely be Hawaii. So, I was like going on hikes. There's beaches all around. There's no excuse not to go to the beach. It's always sunny. It's friendly people. You know,
You're the most
um,
positive person. It's like, and the way you're describing Hawaii,
it's not perfect. Like you're still in the middle of the ocean and you get homesick and all that. So that sucks. But other than that, dude, the food is the best part. The food is
hmm,
phenomenal in Hawaii, bro. Like that's the best part about Hawaii.
you didn't like street food in New York?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't had much food. I'm actually trying to be like smart with my finances right now, so that's kind of like what's going on. Um, but yeah, I'm a big like food fan, so like I could eat food from around the world. So I eat all times. I can't talk. I don't have water, so I can't eat all kinds of different foods. You know, so I eat food from all around the world. You know,
No, I can
it's
do.
awesome.
Say I
And like
fucking love food. Same here.
yeah, so like this YouTube channel has got me to that point to where I'm like I'm able to do things like that I wouldn't be able to do otherwise.
That's cool, man. Yeah. So
Yeah.
when it comes to the YouTube channel and like making money off of everything, are you just doing say YouTube ads? Do you have a Patreon or something like that? Do you sell any like
Yeah,
T-shirts or something?
I do have some merch that I don't even think people know about my merch to be honest,
Yeah.
because I never advertise it. But yeah, I have some merch. I do have a Patreon. I'm not struggling like or anything. I'm just, um But yeah, I have some. Yeah, I do AdSense too. Um, and yeah, I'm just I'm getting smarter, and I'll figure something out. But
True, true, true. What are some of the things though that you want to do? Because it seems like you're almost at a. You come off like you're at a crossroads right now with not just your your YouTube channel. I mean, that's not like that's part of like something you do. Like you sound like you're at a crossroads in your life right now.
you're gonna get me stressed out, bro.
Ah.
Like I'm not trying to think about all that, but yeah, yeah, I guess you could say like I've reached I've reached like that big question mark wall, to where I'm like I got to get very creative with how I go about things.
How so? Why do you have to do that in your mind?
That's a good question. Um, just I don't know. I don't know the answer to that right now, but it's just something I feel like I have to do.
You sometimes feel that you sometimes feel like you have pressure on yourself, and the reason for that pressure is because you are the one who's putting the pressure on yourself.
I guess you could say that. I guess you could say put pressure on myself. Yeah, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, I guess I like the pressure in a way. I like to, because otherwise, like if I didn't like the pressure, I wouldn't do the things that I do. I wouldn't be very ambitious. I wouldn't like. I could do something. Dude. I could easily, like I said, I could easily just be another like cartoon channel that just makes like. I don't want to like diss any other cartoon channel, but I could easily just do like these like easy reviews, like 5 minute reviews on every single nostalgic show you can think of, and I could just up those within like 2 days if I wanted to, but I don't want to do that. I want to be ambitious, so I try to do like, even in other areas of my life, I try to be as ambitious as I possibly can be, because that's how life can get more exciting in a way, to where like you don't really know what's next, but you just do it anyway because it's interesting and it's not like repetitive.
Huh? Yeah, man. Hmm. It sounds like it sounds like you. It's weird. It's funny because it ambition is a that's like the main word with what you just said. It sounds like
Mm.
you want to keep striving for more while also not knowing what more might actually be, while
Yeah,
still enjoying the present time and still enjoying yourself now.
yeah, exactly.
Which, by the way,
Yeah,
I
yeah, I
think
think
that's a
you
lot of
explained it
people.
pretty well. I think you explained it pretty accurately, honestly.
Yeah, man, and I, I don't, I ain't fucking perfect. Trust me on that one. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing half the time. So, and I would never want to tell anyone what to do. Like, you got to do this, do this. But I would say, I would advise you is if you're ambitious and you want to like strive for more, like fucking go for it. But dude, enjoy the time now. Also, like there are so many of those fucking stupid gay fucking motivational videos where they're like, don't be content, fucking go in, do that. It's like, no, dude, you can be happy and content with where your life is now while still pursuing more. That is a possibility. You don't have to sacrifice the present 99 to 100% of the time for the future. You don't have to do that.
That's true, man. That's true, and I kind of forget about that actually. That I can do that, where I'm like I appreciate the present moment, but I'm still like have that responsibility towards like I still need to do this or that.
Well, of course, and dude, of course, because when you want to do more and you're ambitious, it means you're not fully happy or you're not fully fulfilling your purpose in the now. So, in a way, you look at the things that you're doing now as slightly negative because obviously it's not 100% positive. But
Yeah.
you know what? If you weren't doing what you're doing now, it may not have impacted what you want to do and are going to do in the future.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, man.
Yeah, man.
You just gotta be,
Pass
you
this
gotta
blunt,
just,
man. Fuck yeah, man.
you just gotta be strategic with how you do things. Really, you just get creative, man. Use your imagination.
Yeah, and don't make a 5-hour video where you're clicking a fucking button. Shit, man. All right, man. This was really cool, man. I like, I I'm happy as fuck that I had you on because you really are a YouTuber that I like. I like a lot of your
All
videos,
right.
and I can't wait to
All
watch
right.
more, especially after talking to you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I really appreciate that, man. I really like. I can already see like what you're doing right now. Like you've made some videos on some very deep topics. Like you said, like finding happiness. I mean, I listened to a little bit of that, and um, and like atheism is a religion.
Yeah,
You know?
those are the titles. You really have to. I mean, hey,
Yeah, yeah. I know.
yeah.
I was just saying that the title of the video, but yeah, I listened to a little bit of that. You know.
Oh, thanks, man. No, I appreciate that. That's cool as hell, man. But again, dude, thanks for coming on, and we'll talk soon. All right.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, man. Thank you for having me on, by the way.
100%.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.